Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to another video. We are still working on this catch-up journal, and if you guys have been following along, you know that I've been doing just a bunch of really quick layouts trying to catch up on some pictures and memories, and I kind of wanted to do at least one spread in here that was a little bit more special and, you know, I guess not mindful, but I just wanted to be able to put my feelings into this journal as well. So for this middle spread here, we are just going to do actually some creative journaling. I'm not going to have any pictures. I just have a few vintage items and some really pretty illustrations and things that I thought I would want to use, and I'm just going to do some fun layering, and so we're going to do it. All right, so I have all of my supplies in front of me. I think I'm going to start out by using this stencil here. It's one of my favorite stencils, and so I thought it would be pretty. It might get covered up, but that is okay. So I'm trying to think. Okay. So I was going to use pink ink, but the background is pink, and so wouldn't it be kind of different to use black? I don't know. I've never actually done black on this stencil, but I'm going to see what it looks like. I think it might be kind of a cool effect since the background is already pink. I'm just gonna do this. Stencil has had its fair share of use. As you can see, it's just one of my favorites, and so it is very mangled up, but it doesn't stop me from continuing to use it, that's for sure. So yeah, like I was saying, I think I want to probably do maybe a little bit of, I don't know, just journaling about what was kind of going through my head during this time where I was not doing any memory keeping. It was when I was pretty darn sick in the first part of my pregnancy. So while I wasn't doing much memory keeping, I definitely had a lot going through my head, and I want to get that down. Okay, so let's finish this little area off over here. And this is super stained, but that is all right. Okay, I actually really like that. So, okay, so we have that. Okay, so let's figure out the items that I want to use. Definitely like this little illustration. That's cute too, but I'm gonna cut this one out because it's a great size, and I will probably use it. Although, I'm kind of rip it out actually. I kind of like that look when you're layering. Just, you know, not have it be perfect. All right. So cute. Okay, set that to the side here. But I also have a few items that might be good for having my journaling in, like maybe this bag I was kind of thinking. And honestly, since I don't want to cover up the whole page with like pointless stuff, I was kind of thinking maybe we could do this. Since I do want this little illustration on here, it would probably be good use of some layering, so we'll do that. Okay. But I feel like I want to add a lot more to this, so let's add some lace. I really just want to kind of use different elements and different things that I haven't been using on this spread since I'm trying to do this, you know, rather quick. I really like that. So I'm going to go ahead and staple this onto the side, and I'm just going to be careful not to staple too far in since I'll have that tag. Just get it right on the edge here. Try to get the top and the bottom stapled. And then we can go for a few places in the middle. I've really been loving using my stapler throughout this catch-up journaling. It's kind of reminded me that it's a really nice tool to use. Okay. So deciding, I just have so many pretty things around me. Oh, yep, let's add this little piece of fibers as well. I could have stapled that on, you know, at the same time, but I wasn't thinking, so that's okay. But I don't mind if it's kind of like fluttering around a bit, so we don't have to get it on there perfect. Okay, so now we can go ahead and attach this. I know it kind of hangs off the page, so I'm leaving part of that without glue. Okay, so I was also thinking, you know what, I know a lot of people will add things to these ends right here, and so I am going to try to do that. I'm going to find a couple die cuts maybe that would kind of go with the page. And I feel like, so I have this little flower and then I have this bird, and I'm going to see if I can staple those on. Yeah, hot glue would actually be really nice right here so I don't have to staple through the bird, but that's okay. I think that'll be really cute hanging. Okay, so let's do another. I just have some little die cuts here from Tim Holtz, and just like very random little die cuts. We'll use the 2 butterflies. And I know that in this journal kit that I'm using, I'm pretty sure that some little heart cutouts were included, or like punch outs, so that you could put hearts in the middle, because I think that's what a lot of people do. But I can't find them in my mess, so that's okay. Super cute. That'll be really cute, kind of just hanging, dangling around there. So we have more space to work with, and I really love, these are some printouts, some printables from my shop, and I just really don't want to cover up. Well, you know what? It's okay if we have to cover it up. This is see-through, so what if we made a little flap here? I really liked this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it now. It says my happy place is right here, right now, and I really do like that little saying here. Okay guys, this is where I'm just like not sure what I want to do. So let's just think about this for a moment. I know I want to do layering. I know I said I didn't want to cover up this stencil, but that's kind of getting in the way here of things that I'm wanting to try, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I have this little frame, and I was kind of thinking maybe it would be cute to frame. These are some really gorgeous little illustrations that I've been saving to use, I don't know, like for something. Ooh, I like I love dandelions, I don't know why. So let's just do this. I'm going to cut this out here. Just kind of not perfect right now. And you know what? I think I just wanted to remind you guys that your creative journaling, it doesn't have to have meaning. Like right now I'm going to be adding a frame with some dandelions, and yeah, I said that that I love them or whatever, but I think a lot of times, sometimes we all do this, we overthink what we are doing when we're doing creative journaling, because we're kind of thinking that we want everything to flow and make sense. And I think sometimes we just need to let that go and just not really overthink it, really. Just go with what you are finding your heart like calling, I guess. That didn't make sense. Just, you know, just don't overthink it, really. Because I feel like you're going to end up with something that you are much happier with than if you were thinking way too much about it. So that's why I decided to just not worry about covering things up or using things that don't have much. We have this, and I'm actually going to grab some of this black ink, or what's left on here, just go around the edges here. And then I think this is pretty bulky, pretty dimensional, but that's okay. I don't have too many things in here, so I kind of like this up here, but I just want to add layering. I don't know, I just want to play with paper, so we're gonna go like this. This is some really pretty paper that someone gifted me. I'm not sure, but look at that. It like has actual pieces of a leaf in there. Have you guys ever made this kind of paper? And if so, what the heck is it called? Okay, So we'll go like that because I definitely want it to peek through, but maybe this will give us a chance to do a little bit more layering. I really wanted to use this, but I don't think it's going to go. Let's see. Maybe we could have some of the fibers peeking out. Okay. So let's add our glue. And I don't need the whole piece because I just want some of it kind of sticking out here. Oh, that's cute. I like how that ended up. Okay, so I really like how that just kind of went over the corner there. That is perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we have this. Now, you know, I talk about all these gorgeous die cuts that I have from Tim Holtz. I've already used a couple here, but maybe we will want to add a couple more. His floral ones are my favorite, so I'm just kind of going through to see if I have any that would work here. Sorry guys, I went a little crooked on you there. Okay, so I just have this little butterfly. Can't have too many butterflies, but I like that on the top there. Super cute. And then, like I said, I'm going to do some actual journaling in this tag right here. And since we have all these pretty fibers, why don't we just add some to this tag to kind of make it a little prettier. And I could decorate the tag, but you're really not going to see that, so maybe we won't waste anything on that. But let's add some more trim just because there's so much that came with the kit and I want to use it up. There we go. And I'll cut that. Now I have some leftover. Perfect. So I'm going to put that back in there. I will do my journaling off camera. Kind of like how that falls over. There we go, guys. I really like how this turned out, and more importantly, it just felt really good to kind of get into my creative mode here. And I can finish up the rest of the journal just kind of super fast and not thinking about it at all, not worrying if it looks good. And I know that I have at least one piece in here that makes me really happy, and I will love to look back on this. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this more creative style journaling. Can't wait to have a little bit more time to do this, you know, in my journals as we go along. And I hope I inspired some of you to pull out your journals, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.